William Ruto has been saying severally that he wants to transform Kenya to the status of Singapore. We don't reject, we don't oppose. He has said it several times, each time he takes the microphone. For the third year now, actually heading to the fourth year since he took power, William Ruto has a new song. We want to transform Kenya to the Singapore status. We all know that in his leadership, he has held talks with the Singapore Prime Minister. So each time he goes to church, each time he goes to launch even a water tap, he must say, we want to make Kenya look like Singapore. Can we listen to William Ruto?
Imagine Singapore was like Kenya 60 years ago. Today in Singapore, 95% of people are homeowners. They are in the first world. In Kenya, it is the opposite. 7 million people are living in slums. We are in the third world. We are going to change this country. Believe you me. Hii inchi tutaibadilisha. We have what it takes as a nation. There is no reason why we cannot catch up with Singapore, Malaysia, South Korea. There is no reason we can catch up with them if we just make the right decisions.
There is something he keeps on saying. As a country, we can transform Kenya to Singapore if we make tough decisions, if we make the right decisions. I have 3 questions to ask William Ruto before I take you to the steps of transforming Kenya to become Singapore. Number 1, Ruto keeps on talking about the right decisions. Which right decisions does Ruto wants Kenya to make? He has not made in 3 years he has been in government. He keeps on saying, if we make the right decisions. William Ruto has been in government for 3 years. Why has he not made the right decisions? When is he waiting to make those right decisions? Or he wants another term for him to make those perceived, unknown, unseen, unachievable right decisions. He has been in government the whole of 2022, the whole of 2023, the whole of 2024. We are in November, 2025 is ending. So, when is William Ruto is going to make those right decisions he keeps on talking about? Number 2, who is going to make these right decisions William Ruto keeps on talking about? Mi nilifikiria ni yeye. If we, yeye na nani, he is the president, he is the CIC. So he is waiting for who to help him make those right decisions. Finally, which steps has William Ruto taken towards the right decisions he keeps on talking about? But then Kenyans, I was researching something here for you. And I want to make you aware that yes, William Ruto keeps on talking about Singapore. He talks Singapore. We had Vision 2030. Nobody's talking about it. It was buried and died. But William Ruto tells us we want to be like Singapore. What does it take for Kenya to become Singapore? As I give you this, in your own time, weka mizani. What I'm giving you and what William Ruto is giving you. Weka mizani and see. Are we even nearer to reaching Singapore? Are we even nearer to seeing the Singapore you want? Number 1, if we want to become like Singapore, there's what we call governance, rule of law, and anti-corruption. Zero tolerance on corruption. Singapore is known for having one of the world's largest Singapore is known for having one of the world's least corruption governments. Kenya will need to implement Number one, systematic, consistent, and irreversible reforms to eliminate endemic corruption across the public and private sectors, freeing up trillions of shillings for development. As we speak, the Minister of Education is paying 1.1 billion yearly to ghost students, and nobody's talking about it. Ruto wants to take us to Singapore. He doesn't want to talk about the billions being lost in the Minister of Education. Kenya is losing billions on the e-citizen. William Ruto has nothing to talk about it. All he's telling us, we want to be Singapore. Yet, billions are being looted at the e-citizen. How practical are we towards reaching the Singapore that your Ruto keeps on talking about? Highly efficient and transparent institutions. Building a predictable, efficient, and transparent public service, judiciary, and regulatory system that operates free of political influence and red tape. In Kenya, the judiciary wants to do what the president wants. In Kenya, the National Assembly wants to do what the president wants. The National Police Service is receiving on top of vehicles orders. Go shoot them on the leg, and they do it. When are we going to have institutions that work independently like Singapore? Physical discipline. Achieving physical prudence by reducing unnecessary recurrent expenditure like the bloated public wage bill, and ensuring capital projects are meticulously costed, publicly justified, and closely monitored to provide clear economic returns. In Kenya, a president is having 20 advisors. Wage bill. 20 advisors. Wage bill. In Kenya, a president hires a private jet worth 200 million taxpayers' money, yet we have a public jet called the KQ ya serikali. Instead of using it, ndogo zanguni jameni, we are approving close to 1 billion for State House and storage renovations. For what? Is it an urgency? Reducing the wage bill. We have a prime minister in Kenya who is not recognized by the constitution, but he gets almost 1 billion budget every year. Alafu mnatuambia mnataka tukue kama Singapore. Tunapitia wapi? Number 2, global economic integration and industrialization. Export-led growth and value addition. Kenya to become Singapore, it needs to shift its focus from primarily exporting raw materials to rapid, large-scale industrialization and value addition. This means aggressively processing agricultural products like tea and coffee and manufacturing goods for global export. In Kenya, we are adding taxes each and every day, and processing companies are shutting down. Industries are shutting down because of the high taxes. Then someone is shouting, want to become like Singapore. Munapitia wapi? Munapitia Maimayo? Munapitia Westlands? Mupitia Naivasha? Ama mupitia Busia? Munapitia wapi mwingie Singapore? Attracting foreign direct investment, FDI, creating a supremely favorable business environment. Number 1, low taxes, streamlined regulations, yeah, and do the following: reliable infrastructure to attract what we call foreign direct investment in high value sectors like technology, manufacturing, and logistics. The key word is low taxes. In Kenya, each and every year, we add taxes. People are running away, manufacturers are running away, investors are running away because we think high taxes can build a country. Forget. Leveraging AFCFTA, fully leveraging the African Continental Free Trade Area by developing the infrastructure and industrial capacity to become the primarily manufacturing and logistics gateway. Talk about Keroche Breweries. Keroche Breweries was a local manufacturer, lakini alipigwa vita na serikali mpaka almost they went bankrupt. The same government is telling us we want to become like Singapore. Sometimes I sit and laugh at myself. Do we really know what we are talking about as a country? Do we know what we are talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, number 3. There's what you call world-class infrastructure and logistics. Logistics excellence. Transforming infrastructure, ports, rail, roads, and airports to deliver logistics and supply chain services and are globally competitive, reliable, and cost-effective. In Kenya, we want to sell our own international airport. Tunataka kuuza kwa sababu tumeshindwa kumanage. Wauzie. Hatuna pesa ya kumanage. Sell it to them. When are we going to develop our very own competitive infrastructure? Yet you are shouting at us. We want to become like Singapore. I really laugh at you. Reliable utilities, ensuring stable, affordable, and high quality supply of energy and water to power a rapidly industrializing economy. The high cost of power is a major hurdle for manufacturing in Kenya. Right now, for a normal household, if you pay 1,000, you are given 39 units or 38. At a cost of 1,000, you are paid 39 units. That is a normal household use. And those 39 units end within 30 days. Now let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen. 30 days, I mean, when you have no appliances. Yani ile normal, uko na bulb moja sitting room, bulb ingine bedroom. Hiyo tu, normal lighting, hauna hata TV, ile ya kawaida. 1,039 na zinachukua mwezi zinaisha. Talk about industries. How much are they using on power? Yet we shout, we want to become like Singapore. Digital leadership, building on its strong ICT base. Silicon Savannah to fully digitize government services and registries to boost efficiency and transparency. The young people who want to prosper digitally are being threatened by the same government that is shouting at us, want to become like Singapore. We have young people, experts in IT, very qualified, competent, with skills. Nobody wants to employ them. All they do, arrest them because they are opposing the government. Yet, we are shouting, want to become like Singapore. What dreams? Lastly, there's what we call human capital development. Skills-focused education. Overhauling the education system to focus heavily on market demand, technical and vocational skills, science and technology, engineering and mathematics, creating a competitive workforce. In Kenya, we are closing down universities because we failed to pay lecturers. Yet we shout, we want to become like Singapore. Sometimes I laugh at ourselves. Lecturers are shutting down. Schools are shutting down. Why? We have no capitation for them. Yet you are shouting at us, want to become like Singapore. What dreams? Innovation ecosystem, substantially increasing investment in research and development to spur innovation and ensure that Kenya can compete in future technologies like AI and advanced manufacturing. In Kenya, youths who are trying to showcase their digital skills on AI, they are being arrested, detained, and others disappearing, yet we shout, want to become like Singapore. It's either tupelekwe Mathare Hospital kwanza, tutibiwe akili, before we begin to think anything close to Singapore. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.